Hi, I'm Tim, welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Patek Philippe 3940J. This 36mm yellow gold perpetual calendar can be seen and purchased on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch with additional accessories included, high resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete pricing details for this 3940 perpetual calendar. Now the watch on my wrist represents a long-running and well-loved reference. With a 21-year production span, there were several eras of the 3940. The timepiece kicked off in 1985 as the last of the 3448s were rolling off the line, and it ultimately relinquished its position in the Patek Philippe catalog to the 5140 in 2006. The watch you see here represents a period between those extremes. It has the hallmarks of the pre-1995 era, but it also has the later dial, and at the same time continues the tradition from the 1970s to late 90s of the Patek Philippe Sigma dials, another feature phased out during the 2000s. Let's start with dimensions. 36mm across the round of the case, not inclusive of the crown. The watch is wonderfully slim. On the wrist, it stands only 8.5mm thick, but you can see how sloped that case flank is. Case flank, bezel, domed sapphire. Effectively, any dress cuff, any tight sleeve can ramp up over the side of this one. The size is very traditional, 43.5mm from lug to lug, with beautiful, broad, expressive lugs. This watch wears well with security, proportion, and panache on a wrist of almost any size. I believe it could be worn down to a wrist size as small as 13 to 13.5 centimeters in circumference, depending on your wrist shape. A oval wrist of 13 centimeters could definitely pull this off. Now it has a nice weight to it, partly because, as with many Patek Philippe's of this vintage, it features a solid gold snapback case, so it's a little heftier than the first impression of the eye may suggest. It's paired with a traditional and easily adjustable Patek Philippe 18-karat yellow gold pin buckle. It is a Patek Philippe part to match the Patek Philippe watch, and likewise paired with a Patek Philippe unbolstered gloss black monotone stitch folded edge alligator leather strap. You can see the dial with the Sigma signature at 6 o'clock. That was a signature that was promoted by a Swiss precious metals trade group starting in the early 70s. The idea was to sign with a Sigma any dial that featured gold content. In this case, the gold content refers to the hands and the applied yellow gold polished indices. You can see a dimple style minutes track, matte silver dial. At center, 18-karat yellow gold Dauphine style hands. You can see the indicators for the day as well as the month are beautiful cobalt blue contrasting with yellow hands for the leap year cycle as well as the 24-hour cycle. So you're looking at the day and the 24-hour cycle at 9 o'clock, the 24-hour cycle providing AM-PM distinction for the hands at center, but also there to alert you as to the period, the danger zone, when you should not be using the dimple correctors to manually change the date. That's the danger zone. You'll also note a radial date at 6 o'clock, and within that a bosom style moon phase, leap year quartiles, as well as the month at 3 o'clock. Turn the watch over, and what sits beneath is a caliber 240Q, essentially the 240 automatic micro rotor, which in 2017 is celebrating its 40th anniversary. It beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour. It has a roughly 38 to 48 hour power reserve, 27 joules, blazoned with the Geneva hallmark finished to the highest degree. The ultimate integrity is the movement that's beautifully finished and invisible only to your watchmaker. Rest assured, the good stuff is inside. The movement beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour beneath a traditional Patek Philippe Gyromax style free-sprung balance architecture. The free-sprung Gyromax balance since the early 1950s, allowing Patek Philippe's to be more precisely regulated and then better hold that precise regulation in the face of bumps and disruptions on the wrist. You can see this Patek Philippe 3940J Perpetual Calendar Automatic in yellow gold and purchase it on our website.